Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Conrad Pruitt, Coach Salem Tigers, and the Mountain Grove Panthers. A pretty good ball game the other night in Salem. Mountain Grove came out on top, as you were mentioning in our Tiger Talk last week with Dylan Massey. A big influence with 14 rebounds and 22 points. That's what I had him for. And, boy, he really was the key to their ingredient in getting the win over Salem.
Yeah, he does a lot for them. He, rebounds, and when they need points, they give it to him, and he's pretty tough. He can take the ball away from the rim and shoot, and he can drive away from the rim, or he can play those back to the basket. And so, he's a good player, and he made some tough shots. I thought, like, most of the night we forced him into some tough shots, and he just, good player, good athlete. He made them.
We're also running into that three bug from a lot of teams. I think Mountain View had 11, Mountain Grove had 10. These outside shooters, Coach, they're just getting better and better all the time for all these teams.
It seems like it, and I think at halftime we kind of made it an emphasis that they had made some shots, but I didn't think our defense was where it could have been. And they came out in the third quarter, extended a little bit, and I thought our guys responded well there in the fourth quarter after getting down by, I think, as much as 20 and getting it all the way back up to 8 or 6 points. And the turn came because of our defense. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't just – we were just contesting shots harder and better. And it made a difference. They didn't make shots at the same clip late in the game. And, I attribute a lot of that to the defensive intensity that our guys started to play with there towards late in the game.
And I thought early in the game, too, I thought we were clogging up the middle and keeping Massey kind of without letting him get a couple of steps in. And they turned the ball over deep in our zone 4 times, in which we got 4 steals, and off we went. We didn't capitalize on all of those, Coach, but that's what keeps those other teams at bay. When you can slow them down or get them out of their pace, and we had, a 12-11 first quarter close ball game.
Yeah, the game plan going in was to play a zone, and normally our zones have been, when we play teams like Rolla or St. James, it's kind of been, play the 3-point shooters, and if they throw it inside, just let them try to finish over Schultz and let him go one-on-one and don't collapse down and stay on the shooters. And this time with Massey in there, we kind of switched it up and played a zone where we tried to dig down more and keep him out of the paint. And I think we did that early, but he did a good job of kicking it out to their shooters, and that's when they got some of their threes, and did a good job of adjusting to our game plan. And so when we adjusted back and went to man, it made a difference, and just didn't have enough steam to get over the hump there at the end of the game.
One of the nice things in the game for Salem Tigers, we were talking beforehand, Carter Chilton at the 15-point level. Been a while since we've seen Carter there, but you had 3 guys in double figures, Coach, and, that's a positive sign for the Salem Tigers when you start to look at the end of the year. We are getting some scoring out of some guys, but we just need more scoring out of we'll call them surround players, to make sure that we kind of finish out the game.
Yeah, Carter finally, Carter struggled to shoot the ball this year, and he's capable of shooting a lot better, and I think led our team in scoring last year, and so he's kind of struggled. Reese, is seemingly in double figures every night. Mm-hmm. Probably our best shooter, and they did a good job of not giving Schultz much breathing room. I thought Logan Chilton had a big contribution, and Logan is playing his best when he's running the floor, and we get the ball out to him in open space and let him attack, because he is a very good athlete and can finish at the rim very well, and he's got to continue to do that. That's where he's most effective, and we did a good job of finding him in those places, and we need 11 or 12 out of him every night.
So you're down to your last 4 games, 3 conference games. You got one more, St. Clair, to finish up the regular season before you go into district play, Coach. And tonight you're going to face a very fast and athletic team in the Ava Bears, Coach. Dave has always been a tough place to play for Salem, no matter how good a record or bad a record we've had.
Yeah, it's a tough place, to play, like you said, but they're a really good team, and they don't have a lot of size, and what they lack in size they make up for with just speed and athleticism and the ability to shoot. They can really shoot the ball from deep, and then when you try to pressure them, they're all very quick and athletic, and will try to take you off the dribble and get to the rim and finish. And so number one, we have to take care of the ball. They're going to press us at all times, make or miss, and they're going to be running traps everywhere and very aggressive defensively, reaching and trying to poke the ball loose at all times. And so teams that have been able to take care of the ball and not turn it over have been able to be successful against them. And so that's our top priority.
And one of the things that the Salem Tigers have done about the last 6 or 7 games, Coach, is really cut back on those turnovers. You've had a few games where you're under 10 and a couple of more games where you're at 12 to 14. That's not too bad.
No, our goal is always 12 or less. And, against Grove, I think we had 8. And against Liberty, we had like 9 in the first quarter, but then finished the game with 12. And so the guys we've had periods where we've maybe turned it over a couple times in a row, but I think they've done a good job of just slowing down a little bit and being a little stronger with the basketball.
And once you start to see some things like that, I mean, there are positives. I know we're kind of on a little bad run right now, but have been a lot of positives for the Salem Tigers. It's just trying to put all those positives together and come out with a win to get the guys back on the right track.
The guys we've done a lot of things right. I told them after that Grove game, we did a lot of things right in that Grove game. Defensively, right. Not turning the ball over. I think for the most part, we've taken good shots and we've tried to get the ball inside, and our shots that we take are open and or layups, and at the end of the day the ball still has to go through the hoop, and that's the part that's just not happening at a high enough rate right now.
Well, let's see what we can do tonight against the Ava Bears at Ava. Coach, good luck in the SCA competition.
All right, thanks, Stan.
Stay tuned. Tiger basketball, it is next.
Thank you, Stan. That's been Tiger Talk with Coach Conrad Prue. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger basketball is coming up next.
Hello, fans. This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. It may be cold now, but before you know it, the boys of summer will be back in Jupiter, Florida, getting ready for another great season of baseball. Spring training is just around the corner, and you can bet that Mike, Rick, and I will be there to bring you all the action. So be patient. It's almost here. We can't wait to get another season of Cardinals baseball going in 2019.
It is now time for Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com. Tiger basketball is being brought to you as a courtesy of your community health center, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial District Hospital, Country Mart, Farm Bureau Insurance, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Fairground Auto Plaza, Progressive Ozark Bank, Southwest Baptist University of Salem, Town and Country Insurance, the Common Grounds Bistro, Larson Collision Center, Commissioner Dennis Purcell and family, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Conway Construction, and Your World Today. Now, Tiger basketball next on KSMO and online at KSMORadio.com.
And we welcome you to Ava, Missouri. Stan Stevens bringing you Salem Tiger basketball on this Friday night after their hoop coming here, which got us off to a little bit of a late start. And the Salem Tigers will come in tonight without Mr. Morrison, who has got some ankle problems. He hurt the ankle in the warm-up the other night, and so it appears that right now that Lucas may be out the rest of the season. He has a boot on that right ankle, and so he is not dressed tonight. He is on the bench to support his teammates, but not in the lineup with that boot on the, his, let's see. I think it's his right ankle, but it might be his left. He's down there hobbling. And so the Salem Tigers come in with an 0-3 SBA record, and they would like to try and get a win here tonight. This is a very tough place for Salem to win. They have not won here in the last 4 times. So it's going to be very tough. It's a very good athletic Ava team. Watch them in the warm-up. Guys got a lot of good outside shooters. They're fast. They're not very tall, but they definitely are very athletic, and they will give Salem Tigers a run for their money tonight. Salem Tigers, 5-15 on the year. The Ava Bears coming in at a 10-11. So they've had a decent season. They're right at 500. They are 1-2 in the SPA coming into this game. So the Salem Tigers and the Ava Bears tonight in SCA play. We hope you'll enjoy it. And we got to tell you that don't forget over at Common Grounds, they're going to have some special Valentine dinners coming up this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, February 14th, 15th, and 16th. They're going to have delicious Valentine dinner. You can get two 12-ounce prime ribs, soft drink and dessert, only $50. Or get two 12-ounce steaks, soft drink and dessert for just $40. Or if you're a little bit lighter on the fare, maybe two 9-ounce steaks with soft drinks and dessert, only $35. That'll be Thursday, Valentine's night, then Friday and Saturday, the 14th, 15th, and 16th from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. at the Common Grounds Bistro. Great way to celebrate Valentine or the upcoming Valentine's weekend at the Common Grounds. Great food. They add flavor to life. If you have any questions, call 453-2173 or make your reservation. Or just drop by 300B South Main Street. Valentine's dinners at the Common Grounds Bistro. Salem Tigers will be starting out Hayden Wilson, Jordan Schultz, Carter Chilton, Reese Dotson, and Dawson Conway. Andrew Dalton, their freshman, will be starting out. He is at center. Caleb Johnson on the ring, along with Blake King. Also out there is Tom Emmerich, who was their hoop-coming king. And also starting is Caden Bruce for the Ava Bears. They're in their home whites. Salem Tigers in their road navy blues. And the first pitch in is stolen away as Hayden Wilson tried to force it in. The outside three up and good by Blake King. And this Ava Bears team off to a good start in their hoop coming. They've got full court pressure as Hayden Wilson comes to the timeline, backs up, gets over the timeline, down the corner, stops, all the way out on top to Reese Dotson. Reese with a three-pointer. It's good, and we're tied up. 3-3 our score here early on in this contest. Should be a wide-open game. Salem's got nothing to lose here. Already 0-3. They are out of the SCA competition already. So they would love to pull some upsets here. Blake King trying to flip it back, goes back for it. It'll be a turnover. Salem will take over at center court. King tried to flip it back, but it went over the head of number 23, Caden Bruce. He had to retrieve it, and that gets the Salem Tigers the ball in the offensive zone. 50 seconds into this one. 3-3 our score. Dotson has it on the outside perimeter on top to Dawson Conway. This pass tipped away and down to Bruce. Bruce takes on the baseline, goes underneath the basket. Out on top to Johnson for a three. It won't go. Brought down by Emmerich. He puts it back up and in. Tom Emmerich with the rebound. After the steal by Ava. That's two of them that they have. Now Jordan Schultz on the baseline. His shot blocked. He gets it right back again, but scores as the first shot was blocked. There's a two steals already in this game. 5-5 our score. In the corner, Johnson trying to feed underneath. Stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Here they come back. Hayden Wilson off to Dotson. Dotson trying to drive in, gets cut off. Now puts up a long three. It's off the front of the rim. Taken under control by Bruce. Quickly up the other way to Johnson. And Johnson walks with the ball. In his haste to turn around, he had to wait for that ball just a minute. Johnson traveled with it. Gives the ball back to the Salem Tigers. 6:14 to go in this first quarter. Inbound to Dotson. Again, full court pressure by the Bears. Dotson trying to get past Bruce. Runs into him and gets the ball back. He gets over the timeline. Double team goes outside to Dotson. Dotson and Conway, he throws it away. It's the ball stolen away. But Salem steals it right back as Carter Chilton steals it. Now Conway down the sideline. His shot stolen right out of his hands by Ava Emmerich. The other way, all the way down, laying it up and in is Blake King as Emmerich got the steal right out of Dawson Conway's hand. 7-5 Ava. Reese Dotson trying to go against Caleb Johnson over the timeline. Bumped there by Caleb. Down inside to Carter Chilton. Carter double team, puts it back to Dotson. Dotson lost the ball, bounces, knocked out of his hand by number 10, Caleb Johnson. Bruce will check out. Coming in the ball game will be Wofford. Conway trying to get it in, does in the corner. Carter Chilton. Also, Mendel checks in. He gets it down to Schultz. Can't get it to go down. Schultz has another opportunity, but he is fouled from behind. I believe it'll be Tom Emmerich with that foul. He reached in from behind, and it is. The hoop coming King gets the foul. To the line, George Schultz, our first free throws of the game. And he missed the first. Schultz's next free throw is good. 1-point ball game, 7-6, Ava on top. Here's Mendel down the sideline. Out between the circles now. Trying to get past Carter Chilton. He does, puts it right into the hands of Dawson Conway. Another turnover by Ava. Second steal by Salem. Fastball by Hayden Wilson. Inside for George Schultz. Tipped out of bounds by Emmerich. He's replaced by Drake King. 5:02 to go and a timeout called by Coach Mallow of the Ava Bears. With the score 7-6 Ava. Let's take a 30-second break and come right back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
Back to play. Dawson Conway inbounds it to Dodson. He lays it up and in, and the Salem Tigers go up by a point. Now, a foul called. And get it back out on top. Getting it there is bent up for three. It will not go. Chipped and brought under control. And Schultz got the foul. Long pass down to Conway. He lays it up and in. The Salem Tigers have their biggest lead, 10-7. A long pass down low. Getting it there is King, Drake King. Out on top. Mendel down low. Back to King. He lays it up and in. 10-9 our score. Aid Wilson to Reese Dotson. Dotson trying to get away from Wayne Mendel. Getting on top, Carter Chilton. Left side pass, Dotson underneath to George Schultz all alone. He's fouled there by Drake King. And Schultz back to the line to shoot two. King over the back of Schultz, trying to block the shot. And Jordan's burst is short. Mendel checks out, and Bruce back in. Caleb Johnson will come back in the game. Carter Chilton checks out. Logan Chilton in. They don't want a short bench. The injury to Lucas Morrison. And Schultz's next free throw is good. He's 50%. The Tiger lead is 2. Another way, Bruce. Down in the left corner. Bruce had the ball knocked away from him by Dotson. I guess they knocked off him out of bounds. The official ruled otherwise. Bruce has the ball. Bruce fires it right side to Johnson. Going in the corner to Drake. Drake King underneath. The shot no good. Partially blocked, but a foul called as Andrew Dalton underneath the basket. Got fouled by Hayden Wilson. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. First free throws by Ava in the game. They're trailing it by 2. And it's no good. Nice crowd on hand with their hoop coming. Still sticking around for this basketball game between these two SCA foes. Dalton just a freshman. Next free throw is good. 11-10. Full court pressure again by the Bears. Here's Logan Chilton. Over to Reese Dotson. Quickly up to Silas Wolf. His pass is stolen away, though, by Drake King. That is the 5th steal by Ava. They come back the other way. In the corner, it's Bruce. Out on top to Drake King. King right side pass to Nate Swafford. Swafford back between the circles to Bruce. Underneath, stolen away by the Salem Tigers. It's also the 5th turnover now by Ava. With the ball, Dotson. 3:25 to go first quarter. Salem up by 1, 11-10. Hayden Wilson with it. Hayden trying to drive in, kicks it down in the corner to Silas Wolf. Inside to Jordan Schultz. He puts it up and in. Schultz has 4. And the pass on top. Getting in there, Swafford almost walks with it. Kicks it outside, waiting for it there. As Bruce, his 3 is nowhere near. And Schultz brings it down to Hayden Wilson, but it goes out of bounds off of Caleb Johnson. Schultz with 6 in this game. Salem leading it 13-10. For the ball, Dotson to Hayden Wilson. Wilson back to Silas Wolf. Wolf getting it to Logan Chilton. Chilton back to Wolf plus a 3-pointer. Dotson there. And pulled down there by King off the rebound. Quickly the other way, Drake King out to Dalton. His 3 too short. Brought down by Jordan Schultz. Schultz turns, spins off to Dotson. Dotson long pass to Hayden Wilson. Gets by Caleb Johnson. Now to Schultz. Lays it up and in. Good move by the Salem Tigers. And with 2:22 to go in the first quarter, they lead Ava by 5. Here's Johnson in the corner. Bounce pass out goes almost backcourt. Saved, but just right into the hands of the Salem Tigers. And here comes Dotson all the way down. He's going to be called for a charge. No way that the Ava player could have gotten set, but they call a charge anyway. Reese Dotson will get his first foul. It goes down as a turnover as Salem had possession. Jordan Schultz will check out. Carter Chilton in against Salem with a very short bench tonight. They lead it by 5. Mendel with the ball. Getting it off to Johnson. Out on top, Dalton. Dalton between the circles, trying to drive in. Stops. Back on top, Johnson. Johnson on the Drake King in the right corner. King flipping it back to Swafford. Out of Mendel. Mendel trying to get it back to Johnson. It does. Johnson instead of paints it a hole, puts it off the glass. No good. And brought down by Carter Chilton. Chilton all the way down to Logan Chilton, and he lays it up and in. Couple of misses at the opportunity by Drake King and also by Dalton. They couldn't get the rebound. Now the pass down low. All right. Out on top, the pass comes underneath. It's Dalton with a good move, and he lays it up and in. Andrew Dalton showing that talent as a freshman. A long pass to Logan Chilton in the corner. 17-12, Salem on top. Pass on top, Hayden Wilson. Right side pass, Silas Wolf. Down low to Carter Chilton. Carter into the hole between 2 players, and he is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. (17-12), 1:04 to go, and Carter hits the first. Emmerich will come back in the game. He'll check in for Drake King, who got his second foul. And Carter's next one, also good. Lead back to 7 for Salem. Mendel down the right corner. It's a King for a 3. Blake King's shot won't go. And Silas Wolf, and then we're tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Ava Bears with 57 seconds. Silas Wolf tied up there by Swafford. The Ava trying to inbound it. Dalton will try and do the inbounding. Flies it out high to Blake King. Gets it down inside back to Dalton. Dalton trying to drive in. Out on top it goes to Swafford for 3, and he's got it. Nate Swafford from the left corner. That's 19-15. A heck of a shot there by Swafford. Here's Dotson the other way into the offensive zone. Double team, fires in the corner, Silas Wolf. Wolf kicks it outside to Hayden Wilson in the corner, Logan Chilton. Back to Wilson, 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Salem with a 4-point lead. Wilson in the corner. Goes right in the hands of Dalton. Here's Dalton the other way, all the way down. He is fouled there by Reese Dotson. Silas Wolf with that right in the hands of Dalton. Didn't see him coming up. He was reading Silas's eyes. You can see it, this young freshman really showing some talent. He just jumped right in the path of that pass. So Dotson will have his second foul. That's not good news for Salem. Dalton is 1 for 2 from the stripe, makes this one. Andrew Dalton one more time, makes this one as well. He's got 5. It's a 2-point ball game. Dalton will check out. Remnant of the ball game will be Mason Cole. Carter Chilton. You can run the baseline, Carter, and he takes too much time. That timeout had to be called by Coach Prue. Carter just stood there. You can run that baseline and didn't do it. And finally, Coach Prue calls a 30-second timeout. With a score, Salem 19 and the Ava Bears 17. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio.
Have you heard of HealthTran? Your community health center is proud to announce the launch of a new transportation service, HealthTran. This service will provide you, the patient, with reliable transportation to and from your health appointments. You can schedule your first ride by calling your community health center at 573-426-4455. Again, call 573-426-4455 for more information or to schedule a ride today. Building your community, your health.
Carter Chilton inbound it. Again, having difficulty. Gets it inbound. Gets it right back from Reese Dotson. Stops, gives it back to Reese. Down to 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Dotson, right side pass to Hayden Wilson. Down low to Jordan Schultz, and he is fouled by Blake King, who was kind of riding horseback on top of Jordan. That's on the floor foul, and that's his first. Silas Wolf trying to inbound it. Fires it out high to Hayden Wilson. Comes down with it with 6 seconds left. Carter Chilton from the corner for a 3. It's off the front. No good. Ball down by Dotson trying to bank it in. But a foul is called with 1.3 seconds left on Blaine Mendel. That'll be Ava's 5th foul. Wolf getting an inbound to Dotson, and with 3-pointer at the buzzer, it goes in. Dotson hits the 3 as the buzzer goes, and the Salem Tigers lead the Ava Bears 22-17 after 1 quarter. We'll come back in a minute. It's the Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio.
Open a checking account today and get a free gift and refer your family and friends and receive another appreciation gift free from Progressive Ozark Bank. Just open a checking account today. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You'll also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus, enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, and free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and even get cash back. So stop in today at Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender. Celebrate the new year with a new Buick from Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla, where qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing for 72 months through GM Financial on most Buick models in stock. Some buyers may not qualify. Stop by Fairground Auto Plaza at 100 Fairgrounds Road in Rolla, or go online at fairgroundgm.com to check out the selection or for more information. Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best, where Chevy finds new roads.
Tigers leading it by 5 here going into the second quarter, being led by Reese Dotson and Jordan Schultz, each with 8 points. Salem. Will inbound the ball. Dotson will flip it over to Dawson Conway. Back to Dotson. Inside Carter Chilton, down low for Jordan Schultz. He's all alone, and he banks it in. Schultz has 10 points in this game. It's a 7-point Salem Tiger lead. That is their largest of the night. Now a little It looks like a violation on Ava. Stop the clock. It looked like Johnson walked with it, but Coach Mallow complaining, and now the two officials will get together. I'm not sure what the problem is. Still have no idea. And Conway Construction LLC can handle all your exterior and interior modeling or building needs. New homes, room additions, concrete work, deck, siding, tile, woodwork, roofing. They can do it all for you at Conway Construction LLC. No job is too small. Call Randy 247-6468. 247-6468. Conway Construction LLC, ready for your next construction project. Well, don't know if anything got resolved. 24-17. No changes on the fouls. Nothing that we see anything different than before. Really don't know why he blew the play dead. It doesn't look like anybody new has come in for Ava, so I don't get it. But Ava has the ball. Mendel has it. On their center court. Stops, giving it to Dalton. Dalton, right side pass Johnson, up beyond the three-point line in the corner. Waiting for it there is Emmerich. Back on top to King. Getting it there is Mendel. Trying to go down. Kicks it back on top Johnson. Even playing on the perimeter right now. Johnson trying to drive in. Can't. Back to Mendel in the paint. Back to Johnson. Open for the three. Takes it. It's off the rim. No good. And George Schultz comes down with it. And then it's tied up by Mendel. Even though it's pushed backwards, the ball stay with Ava. Emmerich got a piece of George Schultz. Is off balance. And basically Mendel held him up with holding on to the ball. But Ava will get the ball back. The inbound pass comes to Dalton. Dalton turns. Off the glass. No good. But a foul called on Salem. There might have been a little shifting of the feet there, but no call by the official. And the foul called on Reese Dotson, and he's got three, and that is not good here early in this second quarter. He's going to have to come out of the game. Free throw is good by Dalton. Reese sits down. Silas Wolf will take over for Dotson. And Salem with a very short lineup. That shot no good. Brought down by Schultz. 24-18 our score early in this second quarter. 7 minutes yet to go. Conway down to Aiden Wilson. Wilson all the way across to Silas Wolf. Wolf back to Dawson Conway. Conway back to Wolf. They don't playing catch on the perimeter. Back to Conway. Now he fires it down to Carter Chilton. Chilton back to Dawson Conway. Trying to flip it over to Silas Wolf down in the corner to Hayden Wilson. Back to Silas. Salem out on that perimeter. Taking about 35 seconds off. Now to Carter Chilton down to Jordan Schultz off the glass and in. The Tigers are utilizing Schultz's height on that low post. The long pass in the corner to Blake King. Down to Dalton. Turns. Kicks it outside to Johnson for a three-pointer. It's good. Can't leave Caleb Johnson that much time. The Tigers did. Carter Chilton getting into Conway. Conway up to Silas Wolf. Almost walked with the ball. Now back to Carter Chilton. Back to Conway. In the corner to Hayden Wilson. Wilson to Carter Chilton at the high post. Now to Silas Wolf. Right side Wilson driving into the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Hits the iron. Comes out to Dalton. Dalton the other way. Down to Blake King. His three. It rims out. No good. But it comes down to Emmerich. He can't get it. Finally Dawson Conway does. 5:45 to go. 26-21. Salem with the lead. Hayden Wilson on top. Carter Chilton. He wants the three. It's off the front of the rim. Tips high in the air. Comes down the hands of Blaine Mendel. Mendel all the way down the middle of the floor. Down low to Dalton, and it would not go. And then Dalton goes over the back of Carter Chilton, and he'll draw his first foul. (26-21). Ava will start there. Well, they didn't press that time. They started to press, and then they backed off. Conway will walk it up. Or man-to-man defense right now by Ava as the pass goes to Logan Chilton. He gets away from Johnson all the way down. The ball out of bounds off of Johnson. Stays with Salem. Logan Chilton will try and inbound it. Out to Schultz. Schultz back to Logan. Logan on the low post lays it in as Dalton let him go. And Logan Chilton on the pass right back to him by Jordan Schultz makes it in. 28-21. Turnaround jump partially blocked there by Schultz, and then Mendel goes over the back of Silas Wolf, and he'll go shoot a 1-and-1 with 4:59 to go in the first half. Salem Tigers utilizing the size advantage that they have over Ava. But Jordan Schultz, he has 12 points in this game. Reese Dotson, though, with 3 fouls, is on the bench. So Salem's going to need some scoring here out of Silas Wolf, and his free throw is good. Dotson had 8 points in that first quarter. His outside shooting is not going to be in the game for a while. Silas' next free throw also good. 30-21, Salem's largest lead of the night. Back the other way, out on top, it's King, almost lost it, hands it off down the baseline. Reverse layup is up and in by Nate Swafford. Good play by Swafford underneath the basket. Conway with 4:40 to go in the first half. Gets to the timeline, double team, fires it over to Silas Wolf. Wolf back to Conway. Conway to Logan Chilton beyond the corner and to Carter. Carter trying to get away there, going baseline, stops off the ball. Taken there by the Ava Bears. Here they come the other way, and Dalton will lay it up and in. Carter tried to do too much. Lost the ball. An easy turnover, an easy basket by Ava. Now here's Logan Chilton. Down low to Jordan Schultz. Schultz underneath the basket. Out it goes to Silas Wolf, and he is plowed over by Drake King, and he'll pick up his third foul. And Silas goes back to the line. Drake King with 3 fouls. Just took Silas right out of the play. 30-25. Salem with the lead here at half, or right before, 4 minutes to go before the half. Silas Wolf, 2 for 2 from the stripe. Take it 3 for 3. Kay Wilson comes in for Carter Chilton. Drake King with 3 fouls on the bench, and Silas Wolf hits them both. 32-25. Kendall up, getting it to Dalton all the way down, and Dalton is going to be fouled there by Dawson Conway, though he was out of control. They call it, no, they're going to call it inside on, I believe, Wilson. Conway got knocked over. I thought it would be on him. Instead, it's on Wilson. That's a 16 foul on Salem. The inbound comes to Emmerich, back on top to Bruce. He's back in the game. Now to Dalton. Dalton top of the key, right side pass. Waiting for it there is Swafford. Swafford turns trying to get away from Wilson. Now back to Dalton. Dalton trying to drive in. Stops, kicks it outside in the corner. A 3 from the corner, no good. Brought down by Dalton. Dalton underneath, all alone is Tom Emmerich. He lays it in. As Dalton got his own rebound. Salem needs a little help. Wilson trying to get it in, threw it right in the hands of Dalton, but he knocked it out of bounds. He'll stay with Salem. Again, Salem can run the baseline. They just refuse to do it. I don't know why these guys refuse to do it, but they don't. Inbounded to Silas Wolf. Back to Hayden Wilson. Wilson up the middle of the floor, trying to get away from Dalton, gets over the timeline. Stops, pulls it up, needs some help. Bounce pass to Dawson Conway. Back Jordan. Logan Chilton. Logan trying to get the shot up. Does count the bucket. Nice job by Logan Chilton. A duck under. 34-27. 3:10 to go. Here's Dalton. Guarded by Logan Chilton. He gets 5 from 7 feet. The shot is good. He's got 9 points. 34-29. Salem with the lead. The pass. Silas Wolf. That almost went back court. Silas left side pass to Conway beyond 3. Conway inside to Hayden Wilson. Down low goes to Silas Wolf. Now to Jordan Schultz off the glass. And it's good. 36-29. Bruce the other way. Now to Dalton. Dalton beyond three. Takes the three. Hits off the front of the rim. Pulled down there by Schultz. Schultz trying to block out. Hands it off to Conway. Conway with 2:25 over the timeline. And Salem with a limited bench with Lucas Morrison's injury. He is out probably the rest of the year. Hand off to Hayden Wilson. That pass going to be stolen away. And back comes the Ava Bears. Quickly down low to Dalton. And off Emmerich's hands out of bounds. And oh, yes. It is off Emmerich's hands. They're going to say it was off Wolf's hands, but it was off Emmerich. And that turnover gives the ball back to the Salem Tigers. Dalton should have laid it in. Instead tried to give it to Emmerich and couldn't handle the pass. 36-29. That was a gimme basket. And they gave it away. Conway goes back court. Our foul's going to be called, and they called a foul on Dalton. Dawson Conway so close to that backcourt line, stepped on it as he got fouled, so Salem gets the benefit of the foul. And Dawson Conway will shoot a 1-and-1. Got 2 points in the game, and his first free throw is good. Salem Tigers 4 of 6 on the free throw in that first quarter. Conway has another one coming. Mason Cole comes back in the game for Dalton. Very small lineup out there right now for Ava. 37-29. Conway's next free throw. It is no good. Comes out hard to Bruce. He has it with 1:55 to go in the half. 37-29 Salem. Bruce beyond three. Stops. Looking inside. Can't find anybody. Goes to Swafford in the corner. He's on the perimeter. Trying to get by Hayden Wilson to the line. Off the glass. No good. And it comes down in the hands of Carter Chilton. Carter the other way to Dawson Conway. His jump shot too hard. Comes over the back of Emmerich. And it'll be Logan Chilton getting that foul. It'll be his first, and it will put Ava at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Dawson Conway trying to do about 7-foot jumper, threw the ball about 10 feet. Over the whole basket. Free throw is no good. Puts on the floor, taken by Carter Chilton. Blake King misses the free throw. And here's Dawson Conway. 1:25 to go in the offensive zone. Bounce pass to Wolf. Wolf turns, spins, trying to get away from two Ava Bears. And he is trapped in a timeout called by Coach Conrad Brew. And with 1:21 to go, and the Salem Tigers up by 8, 37-29. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Check out the New Year's sale going on right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, where you'll find Max Battery Terminal Cleaner or Max Battery Terminal Protector. Your choice, 2 for $7. Prestone Windshield Deicer for $3.99 and a 26-piece screwdriver set with a stand for $17.99 a set. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Salem Tigers leading it here, but still 1:21 to go in the half. Conway getting it down to Wilson on the perimeter. Wilson backs it out, guarded there by Bruce. Trying to get away from him. Separate. Hayden gets to the Carter Chilton at the top of the key. Left side pass to Logan. Backs it up. Back to Carter. Carter into the paint down low. Little baby hook shot won't go. Brought down underneath by Hayden Wilson. Wilson trying to flip it the other way to Carter Chilton. He is going to be fouled. Baby hook not made. And Carter Chilton fouled there by Mason Cole. And then we got a double bonus shot for Carter. He'll shoot two. 37-29. So I'm trying to make it a 10-point lead, and Carter hits the first. 38-29, 55 seconds left to go in the first half. Next by Carter. It's good. Tigers shooting great from the free throw line so far. The inbound by Emmerich comes to Swafford. Swafford getting it back to Bruce with 50 seconds left. Bruce between the circles, drives down, gets a pick, backs it up. Out on top it goes to King. A three-pointer. It's good. Here's Conway. Salem up by 7. Conway in the corner. Going to get double-teamed. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Nate Swafford. They're trying to trap Dawson Conway, and he kind of went right into their teeth. Dawson able to get fouled there by Swafford to break for Salem again. So Dawson Conway is 1 for 2, the only one to miss a free throw in the second quarter. He'll shoot 2. And Conway's free throw is no good. 32.8 seconds left. 39-32, Salem with the lead. Hayden Carmack going to check in for Hayden Wilson. He starts on the bench with 3 fouls. Conway's got 3 points. It's that one. 40-32. With the ball right now, it's Bruce. Caden Bruce to the timeline. Picked up there by Conway. Bruce beyond 3. Trying to get it down. Throws it out of bounds. I don't know if that was intended for Mason Cole or not, but it was over his head. And off the Gold Bears padding behind the goal. 17 seconds left in this first half. 40-32 Salem. Conway into the offensive zone. Out of Braden Carmack. All the way across to Logan Chilton. Logan beyond 3. Out of Carter. 3 seconds left. A long 2. It's good. Carter Chilton hits the 2 just before the buzzer. And the Salem Tigers have come to Ava and lead the Bears at halftime by a score of 42-32. We'll come back in 2.5 minutes with stats in the first half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMOradio.com.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your accounts safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you checked out Country Mart on Facebook or checked out their website yet? If not, you need to. You can enter every day on Facebook at facebook.com/TCMarkets. Or if you don't have Facebook, don't worry. You can still enter by clicking the link on weekly emails at www.tcmarkets.com for your chance to win something from the deli. And the winner will be announced on Wednesday of each week. It's at www.tcmarkets.com. Check it out for yourself today.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the Missouri way of life. We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. For starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for building a life in Missouri and then going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you've built is protected, we're for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and if you're in Dayton County, I've got you covered.
Tired of corporate America taking your hard-earned money? Then it's time to talk about Riverways Federal Credit Union. A credit union isn't a bank. It's a not-for-profit financial cooperative, meaning you have a say as a member owner to help manage your money. We offer a wide range of services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, commercial loans, construction loans, and so much more. Stop in at our convenient locations in Rolla and Salem, or visit our website at www.riverwaysfcu.org today. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positively different. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Having breathing problems? Let us help you find out what the problem is through our pulmonary function tests that are non-invasive and show us just how well your lungs are working. Information from these tests can help your healthcare provider diagnose and decide on the appropriate treatment for your asthma, COPD, cystic fibrosis, and sarcoidosis. Don't struggle with trying to find your next breath. Call me, Lindsay Rosner, Director of Cardiopulmonary, at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Here at Ava, we're at halftime. Salem with a 42-32 lead. Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides quality higher education right close to home for the residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. They offer degrees in nursing, the RN Bridge program, also criminal justice, as well as elementary education and other degrees. Find out about all the programs and degrees offered at SBU University's campus in Salem. You can call Counselor Chris Welch to get more information, or at 729-7071, or stop by and see him at the SBU campus here in Salem. That's Chris Welch. To make your appointment, call or drop by and see him at SBU University in Salem, 729-7071. High Commissioner Dan Purcell's wife Renee and daughter Lindsay are all proud to be supporters of the Salem Tigers. Good luck, go Big Blue, in the rest of the year from your friends at Dennis Purcell, wife Renee, and daughter Lindsay. We are at halftime. Leading scorer in this ball game is Jordan Schultz with 14. 8 points for Reese Thompson for the Salem Tigers, and 6 for Logan Chilton and Carter Chilton. 4 for Dawson Conway, and 4 for Silas Wolf. Salem Tigers are 12 of 16 from the free throw line in that first half. 8 of 10 in the second quarter, 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Salem with 8 turnovers and 3 steals in that first half. For the Ava Bears, Andrew Dalton, their phenom freshman, has 10 points to lead them. Blake King has 8, 2 on three-pointers. Then 5 for Nate Swafford. He has a 3 in this game. Also, Tom Emmerich has 4, and a 3 for Caleb Johnson, and a 2 for Drake King. Drake King with 3 fouls. Found himself on the bench at the half, and the Salem Tigers have Reese Dotson on the bench with 3 fouls in that first half. 2 key members of each of these teams are on the bench with 3 fouls going into the second half. And I tell you what, as far as the dribbling and passing concern and the outside shooting advantage, Reese Dotson being on the bench really can hurt the Salem Tigers. Now, taking away Drake King at 6'5" isn't a good player, and it doesn't have some kind of influence. He does. But right now, with 3 fouls, he's off. But they have 14 other guys that can fill in that are amply good. So we are at halftime, 42-32, Salem on top. And we do want to remind you, Duncan Family Chiropractic at 216 West 3rd Street is a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. For your chiropractic needs, stop on by and see Dr. Amber, 216 West 4th Street, or call 729-2321. Dr. Amber Duncan and Duncan Family Chiropractic. Well, both teams are back on the floor, getting ready for the second half of this game. The Tigers of Salem leading it by 10, 42-32. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with the second half. This is Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO, and you're got it on KSMradio.com as well, streaming all over the World Wide Web. Back in 3, 42-32, Salem on top.
Reality check number 31. New cars can go from 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. Why can't new car loans move like that? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We may look like typical bankers, but when it comes to car loans, we're downright speed demons. We approve loans in record time, so you can get that new baby on the road ASAP. And by the way, you really do look good in that new ride. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, get Mobil 1 full synthetic oil, $28.95 for 5 quarts. Park City conventional oil priced at $16.99 for 5 quarts. And Stone Glass cleaning wipes are only $4.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Taxmasters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
You don't have to go out of town to rent a car. You can rent one right here in town at Larson Rental Cars. And they have cars available to anyone for their needs, including short vacations when you don't want to put miles on your vehicle, a person's short-term needs for a vehicle repair, or an extra vehicle for a family member who's come in town, or really any reasonable need you might have. For more information about Larson Rental Cars, call 729-3915 or stop by 503 North MacArthur in Salem. Larson Rental Cars. There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
A little bit of the pep band here at Ava Bears, entertaining the crowd. Very loud band, I will say that much. No doubt about that. And pretty good little pep band here at Ava. They were entertaining you that last few seconds there as we come back. For the second half of action, the Salem Tigers have probably played their best half of the year against the Ava Bears, leading them 42-32. Tigers have really done a good job of solving parts of the mystery here at Ava, not letting too many long shots go. They've got 4 threes in the game. Tigers have limited a lot of those and gotten a lot more rebounds. Tigers have 3 rebounds from Jordan Schultz, 3 more for Carter Chilton, and 1 for Dawson Conway, 1 for Reese Dotson. While the only rebounder really for Ava has been Andrew Dalton. He has 2, and 2 also for Caden Bruce in the game, and 2 for Tom Emmerich. So fairly even on rebounds, but the big guys for Salem have been pulling the rebounds down, not those longer rebounds that have been coming way out to the guard. Right now it's Dawson Conway. (42-32). Conway to inbound it. Dawson looking, better fire quick. And he puts it in, not long enough. Another turnover for Salem. Bank it off the play or do something. They got to be smart with the ball. Salem gave that one up easy, way too easy. Bruce has it. Now to Swafford. Swafford's on the drive in. Goes baseline to Dalton. Easy basket. Turnover cost Salem 2 points right there. An easy turnover. Here's Dotson back in the ballgame. Getting over to Conway. Conway back to Dotson. Dotson beyond 3 guard there by Swafford in the corner. Aiden Wilson all the way across the court to Dawson Conway. Dawson between the circles to Carter Chilton. Back to Dawson. Dawson Conway all the way across the floor. Getting it down low. Going to Schultz. Schultz off the glass. They count the bucket and the foul. That ball toward the rim, went all the way around the rim. Finally dropped in. Jordan Schultz with the basket. The foul called underneath on Blake King. His second, first of this half. And Schultz free throw is no good. Ball taken down by Dalton. Schultz missed free throw. 44-34 our score. As Bruce moves to his right, puts it to Swafford in the corner, back to Bruce. On top, Dalton. Dalton trying to drive down low, turns, spins, can't do it. Out to Swafford for a three-pointer. Pinballs around, will not go. Brought down by Carter Chilton. Or the other way to Dotson. to Hayden Wilson. Dotson across to Conway. 6.5 to go, third quarter. Salem still up by 10. Conway hanging on to it. Forced to move the ball by Caden Bruce. They play catch out high. Conway and also Dotson. Down low to Carter Chilton. Chilton outside Dotson. Dotson almost walks with it back to Carter. Across it goes to Dawson Conway for a three-pointer, and it's good. Dawson Conway hits the three, and the Tiger lead is 13, their largest of the night. As Bruce has it out high. Started there by Conway. Bruce looking, fires it on top. Dalton between the circles, back to Bruce. Bruce in the right corner, getting it there's King. King to Emmerich to King. Back to Emmerich, open for a three, takes it. It's no good, and then a foul's going to be called on Schultz, I believe, way after the fact. And he's got his second foul, and I think that was more of an acting job. It looked like he was far away when he went after the shooter. But it draw the foul. And the free throw is good. First free throws, besides anybody but Dalton in this game. Dalton, by the way, was 3 of 4 in that first quarter, and then 4 of 6 in the game. Next free throw, it's no good. Brought down by Jordan Schultz. Dotson to Hayden Wilson. Set him up by a dozen. Now Carter Chilton. Carter there by Dalton. Puts the right side. Down low, intended for Schultz underneath the basket, but stolen away by the Ava Bears. Here they come. Swofford to the paint, to the hole. Puts it up and in. Another turnover by Salem and another basket by Ava. 47-37, 5:15 to go. Dotson on the baseline. Pulls it back out on top to Conway. Left side pass to Hayden Wilson. Wilson trying to go baseline himself. Puts it right into the hands of the Ava Bears. Not a good play. Down to Swofford. Down to Dalton underneath the basket. Out on top to King for a three. It will not go. And taken down by Conway. Conway will be trapped in the corner. Another timeout called by Coach Conrad Prue. Tigers way too many turnovers. Just giving the ball away. And that's 3 of them in this game were just basically handed the ball to Ava. 4:57 to go in the third quarter. 47-37. Let's take a 30-second break. Salem on top. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
And don't forget to join us for Blues hockey and Missouri Tiger basketball tomorrow. The Blues play at home against Nashville. 1 o'clock game time, 12:30 with the pregame show. And the Missouri Tigers take on Texas A&M at 4:30 with the pregame show. 5 o'clock tip-off. And then on Sunday morning, the Blues will take on Nashville in a home-and-home series. 11:30 game time Sunday morning. All those games here on KSMO Radio. Salem will inbound it from the corner. Tigers of Salem have just 2 timeouts left. They've had to burn them when Tigers players have gotten trapped. Reese Dotson brings it up against Bruce. Dotson between the circles, right side pass to Conway. 4:45 to go, third quarter. Down to Hayden Wilson in the right corner. Back on top to Dotson. Dotson backs up away from Swofford. Now over to Conway. Conway to the hole all the way down. Lays it up and in. Dawson Conway, as they split the defense, went right between them and lays it in. Pass on top, Dalton. Back to Bruce. Right side pass. Getting it there is Blake King. Hang it off to Swofford. Swofford down low. His shot is up. No good, but a blocking foul called on Salem on a reach in, and that might be Dotson. Going to call on Hayden Wilson instead. That'll be his third. We got 2 Tiger players now with 3. And Swofford the line to shoot 2. And the first free throw is good. 49-38. Wofford has another free throw, and this one also good. Dotson will move it up, trying to get past Bruce in the offensive zone. Off to Dawson Conway. Salem with still a 10-point lead. Here's Aiden Wilson to the paint, to the hole. Short jumper. It trickles out. And Schultz on a rebound. Puts it in and gets the foul. Off balance shot by Jordan Schultz, and he draws the foul. And he'll go to the line and possibly get the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul called on Caden Bruce, his first. Schultz free throw is no good. And ball loose, and that foul called, I believe, on Wilson. That'll be his fourth. And that's not what Salem needs. He's trying to be really aggressive, and now he's got four. He's going to have to sit down. Logan Chilton comes in. Schultz missed the free throw. Salem with a 12-point lead with exactly 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Bruce getting it over to Caleb Johnson, hanging it off to Swafford. Swafford beyond three. Outside. Waiting for it there is Bruce. Caleb Johnson. Johnson outside to Swafford. They keep it on the perimeter. Out to Johnson. Johnson driving down low. Find the ball inside. Stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Here comes Conway. All the way down. The shot blocked, but he'll be going to the free throw line as the foul was called. Gave his first turnover in the second half. And it looks like it's going to be Caden Bruce with his second foul. 3:34 to go, and Dawson the line to shoot two. He is 2 for 4 from the stripe. Free throw is good. Salem's lead is 13. They're going to go for the biggest lead of the game at 14 if Dawson can make this free throw. 3:34 left to go, third quarter. This free throw is no good, and a foul called, I believe, on Ava. That's going to be on Tom Emmerich. So Dawson Conway missed the second, but the Tigers will get the ball on the foul, and Emmerich will check out, and in the game comes Drake King, who's got 3 fouls. Logan Chilton outside to Dotson. Dotson thought about the three, didn't take it. Now back to Logan. Hang it off to Dawson Conway. Back to Reese Dotson. Now to Logan Chilton. Chilton on the perimeter. Back to Dotson. Dotson is back toward the middle of the floor. Out near the Ava Bear into center court. Here's Logan Chilton going baseline. Stops trying to get into Jordan Schultz, and Schultz tied up. And that'll turn the ball over to the Ava Bears. That was a pretty quick fall on that tied-up ball. But a turnover for the Salem Tigers. Very risky pass by Logan Chilton. He got into Jordan, but he had to trap it against his body, and that allowed Mendel to get his hands in there. Now Bruce to Mendel. Mendel guarded by Carter Chilton. Back to Dalton. Dalton between the circles. Back to Bruce. Caden Bruce hanging on to it. Guard there by Conway. Now to Dalton. Dalton down low to Drake. His shot is good. Drake King. Long pass to Logan Chilton all the way down. Logan stops. Jump shot off the glass. Will not go. Ball loose on the floor, and Drake brings it back the other way quickly. All the way down. Outside it goes for a three, and it's good. That's what you cannot do. Swafford hits the three as Logan Chilton came down and did not set the play up. Instead, turn the ball over. And here's the Tigers, still with an 8-point lead. And now another foul called. This one on Drake King. That'll be number 4 as Dotson was going by him. I will have to say, some of these calls by these officials have been really touchy on both teams. That wasn't much of a bump by King, and he called the foul. Salem up by 8 with 2:12 to go, third quarter. Wolf outside of Dotson. Dotson to Carter Chilton. Down low to Jordan Schultz, trying to lay it in. Does, and then he is fouled from behind. Schultz with 20 points in the game. He'll go to the line to shoot an extra one, and Salem will be in the bonus from now on after this shot. After that foul on Mendel. That'll be his third. Free throw is no good. Brought down by Dalton. And has not hit a free throw in this. We have hit 1 out of 5 in this second half. After doing a great job in the first half. Now on top, Mendel for a 3. It's off the iron, no good. Chip that comes down the hands of Carter Chilton. Salem needs to slow it down a little bit. Up by 10. Inside pass to Schultz. All alone, he scores. What a pass by Dotson to Schultz, and the Tiger lead back to 12. Now here's Dalton. Walks with a no call all the way down. The shot is good. Count the bucket and a foul on Salem. Without Andrew Dalton, this would be a blowout. 56-46, Salem with the lead. 1:34 to go. The foul called on Silas Wolf, his first. Free throw is good by Dalton. He has 15 in this game. The Tiger lead is down to 9. Pass to Conway. Over to Silas Wolf. Over to Dotson down the right side. Dotson beyond 3 to Carter Chilton. Back to Dotson. Now on top, Dawson Conway. Now to Wolf. And down low. Pass intended for Schultz, and Carter Chilton is going to get an offensive foul, and that's going to negate anything the Salem Tigers would do. That's a turnover. Carter was battling down there with Caleb Johnson. Carter's going to check out. Logan back in. 1:15 to go. Salem's lead down to 9. Oh. Good wait the next table. For the ball right now. It's Johnson, right side. Getting it inside to Swapper, down low, and he'll be fouled, and that'll be a 16 foul on Salem. That is on the floor. That's not a shooting foul. That's going to be Silas Wolf. Give it the inbound with 56 seconds left to go. Underneath it goes, putting it up and in. A foul on Logan Chilton as Tom Emmerich snuck in from the backside. And Logan Chilton got caught with his back turned. Tried to turn around and fouled Emmerich as he was laying the ball in. Salem's lead from 13 down to 7, and Emmerich can make it 6 for the free throw, and he does. Well, the bad plays by Salem have come back to bite them, including an offensive foul and including trying to set up a play way, way too soon. Here's the other way. Pass over to Silas Wolf. Salem in the offensive zone. Conway trying to get down low. Does to Schultz. Count the bucket and a foul on Emmerich. Schultz with 24 in this game. Salem needs to hit a few of these extra free throws. Free throw is no good. Brought down and controlled by Dalton. Dalton the other way with 34 seconds left. All the way down. And Dalton trips. Ball loose on the floor. And a timeout called. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Salem. As Dalton fell down, everybody thought a foul was going to be called. None was. So a turnover by the Bears. Dalton just fell over the ball or tripped. Maybe a shoelace. Who knows? He went down the offensive zone and no call. Tigers could set up a last shot with an 8-point lead here going into the fourth quarter. They get over to Silas Wolf. Down low to Jordan Schultz. Schultz puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it back in. Schultz with his own rebound scores, and the Tigers have a 60-50 lead. For the ball the other way, Mendel all the way down. Outside it goes to Swafford for another three-pointer, and it's good. Nate Swafford with 2 threes, 1 second left, and the ball goes out of bounds as we reach the end of the third quarter as the pass went to Silas Wolf. Out of bounds it goes, and we have played 3. The Salem Tigers lead this one by a score of 60-53. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio 1340 AM.
Health is kind of like the weather. 1 minute, it's great. The next, not so much. It's unpredictable. From simple to serious, it's about being prepared for whatever comes your way. That's when you find your community health center, because they've got you covered no matter what. So when something comes up, you'll be in expert hands. Call your community health center at 573-426-4455 to schedule an appointment today. Again, call 573-426-4455. Building your community, your health. Open a checking account today and get a free gift, and refer your family and friends and receive another appreciation gift free from Progressive Ozark Bank. Just open a checking account today. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You'll also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus, enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, and free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and even get cash back. So stop in today at Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
I think they're going to put 2 seconds back, or 0.2 seconds back on the clock for the Ava Bears in the third quarter. Get into Johnson, trying for the 3. It doesn't make it. So we'll go to the fourth quarter after both teams took a break. So everybody called timeout, and they went ahead and did it like it was. So we're going to go ahead and take a 30-second break and come back. So after officials went back and conferred, they said there was 0.2 seconds left. We'll take a 30-second break and now come back with the fourth quarter right after we take this break. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Ring in the new year at Fairground Auto Plaza with a GMC 2019 Terrain SLT, 2019 Acadia SLT, or a 2018 Sierra 1500 SLT Crew Cab, where you can save 19% off the manufactured suggested retail price. Find out all the details by stopping by Fairground Auto Plaza at 100 Fairgrounds Road in Rolla, or go online at fairgroundgm.com. Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best, where Chevy finds new roads.
7 points, Salem Tiger lead. And a 10-point lead. Swafford hit that 3 with about 6 seconds left, and the Tigers turned the ball over. Ava will have the inbound. Them trying to get their first STA win of the year. The inbound comes to Johnson. Hang it on to Swafford. Swafford has 15 points in this game. Goes and shots, and a goaltending called on Schultz. Shot was blocked, but it was on its way down to goaltending. Belonging to Salem Tigers. Now a 5-point lead. Full court pressure by Ava. The inbound comes to Dotson. Dotson away from Mendel. Each team in the bonus now all the way the rest of this game. Down to Conway. Dawson Conway right side pass to Silas Wolf down low. Stolen away. There's too much air underneath that one as Dalton takes it away. Dalton all the way down. Short jumper is good. Count the bucket. No, they said the foul's on the floor. No basket. No basket. Another turnover for the Salem Tigers. So Dalton will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Now Hayden Wilson comes in for Silas Wolf. Too much air underneath that pass, trying to loop it down to Jordan Schultz. Dalton read it. Came in, took it away from Jordan, and came down and draws the foul. For Wolf, that's his third. Free throw is good. (60-56). Tigers had a 13-point lead in this game. Now it's down to 3. For the ball, Reese Dotson. Dotson brings it down on top. Conway. Left side pass to Logan Chilton. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Logan on that perimeter to Dotson, right side, Conway. And now 3-second violation called on Jordan Schultz. Boy, Salem Tigers are self-destructing here. Offensive fouls cost them points. And full of not wise passes, one out of bounds, called for time. And they have to play tighter. 60-57. Johnson down low, laying it up, blocked there by Schultz. Good block by Schultz. As all alone with Swafford. Back the other way is Dotson. Dotson trying to get away. Throws it right in the hands Dalton, and he lays it in. Another bad pass by the Salem Tigers. And it's a 1-point ball game. Reese Dodson just telegraphed that pass, and Dalton from inside the paint read it, came all the way out and stole it away. Reese over to Conway, back to Reese Dodson. A 1-point Salem Tiger lead. Now Logan Chilton in the corner, back to Dodson. Dodson trying to drive down, short jumper, it's good. Reese's first basket since the first quarter. Back to a 3-point Salem Tiger lead. Mendel on the outside to Johnson. Johnson out to Dalton. Dalton starts his drive in. Back on top to Emmerich for 3. It's good. It's tied up. 62-62. 6 minutes to go in this one, like a brand new ball game with 6 minutes to go. With the ball, Dodson. Started there by Mendel. Almost falls. It gets it off to Dawson Conway. Left wing, Conway getting double team. Flips it into Logan Chilton. Down low. Lost the ball. Taken away by Ava. A long pass down to Swafford. He lays it up. He is fouled there by Hayden Wilson, and Wilson is done. Hayden Wilson will foul out of the ball game with 5:41 to go. Tigers, who have a short bench, will have to go into that. Carter Chilton will be there. And now a timeout called by Coach Conrad Prue. They'll have one timeout left as the Tigers have blown a 13-point lead in this one. And we will come back in 30 seconds. 62-62. You listen to Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, you can save on a booster pack 12-volt lithium jump starter, Irwin Vice Grip 4-piece fast-release locking pliers for $39.99, a Blue Fuel 360 swivel rechargeable light for only $39.99, and Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil $18.99 for a 5-quart jug. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Here we are in the fourth quarter, 9-2. Ava has outscored Salem in this fourth quarter. 62-62, and they will be at the line to take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. As Hayden Wilson fouled out after the Tigers gave the ball away in the offensive zone on 2-on-1. Logan Chilton lost control of the ball and went right into the hands of the Ava Bears, who came back the other way strong. Nate Swafford will shoot the 1-and-1. Salem is, I should say, Ava will now be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Salem still in the single bonus. Swafford, who has 17 points in the game, and is 2 for 2 from the stripe, lets it go. And this one is good. Ava Bears have the lead. Swafford has another one coming. And this one is also good. He has 19, and the lead is now 2 for Ava. Dodson with it, hanging on to the ball. Right side pass to Logan Chilton. On top, Carter Chilton. Giving it to Dawson Conway. Salem on the perimeter. To Dodson on the left wing. To Dawson between the circles. Right side pass to Logan. Logan looking inside. Nothing there. Turn spin. Going to have to get rid of it. Got it off to Carter Chilton. Now to Dawson. To Reese Dodson. Dawson Conway has it. Now to Dodson. Still trying to get into Schultz. He is being double teamed down low. And Logan Chilton coming in. Gets a foul called on Johnson, I believe. And it is going to be on Caleb Johnson, his first. And Logan Chilton goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He's got 6 points in the game. 5:02 to go, fourth quarter. Logan Chilton's first free throw, and it's no good. They call it a shooting foul. Salem, who shot 12 of 16 in the first half, is 1 of 7 since then. And Logan has another one coming, and this one also no good. And Schultz is knocked down, but no call. Dalton the other way down. Dalton all the way down, lays it up and in. Salem has a chance to tie it, can't hit the free throws. And then Jordan Schultz gets pulled down, no call. And now they trail it by 4. Now Logan top of the key, left side to Conway. Back to Jordan Schultz. He's between the circles. Hands it off to Dotson. Dotson puts up a long 3. It's off the rim, no good. And brought down by Swafford. Now Salem Tigers are starting to press a little bit. Outside it goes for Mendel for a 3. No good. Brought down by Conway on the backside. He gets to the Dotson and he walks to the ball. The Tigers have turned it over. That is the 10th turnover in this second half for Salem. They have literally imploded without even being pressured. That's the problem, this one. It's been a kind of a giveaway with some mental mistakes. Right now, Ava can increase their 4-point lead after the turnover. And on top, waiting for it is Dalton. Dalton has had a great game here for Ava. Stops, short jump shot blocked, but a foul called. Dalton with 21 points, and he's at the line to shoot 2 more. And the foul's going to be called on Logan Chilton, his 3rd. Four minutes to go, 4th quarter. And the free throw is good. Salem Tigers have 2 points in this 4th quarter. They have been outscored right now 14-2. Another one by Dalton, 15-2. Inbound to Silas Wolf. They were now down by 6. They almost lost underneath the basket on a bad pass by Silas to Dotson, but he's able to get it back. Reese Dotson. Left side to Conway. Conway back to Dotson. Dotson thought about the 3, didn't take it. Even man-to-man coverage now. And now goes off the foot of Dotson. Goes back to Conway, and Conway is tied up. And the possession arrow favors Salem. They got a break on that one. 3:39 to go. Dotson bounced that off the foot of the Ava Bear player Johnson and almost lost it. Wolf will get it in to Dotson with 3:35 to go. Salem down by 6. Reese Dotson to Carter Chilton for a 3. It's way short. Comes down in the hands of Johnson. A long pass to Dalton. It's over his head out of bounds by Johnson. That's their 4th turnover of the second half. Johnson threw the home run ball, but Dalton was only in triple territory. 3:25 still to go 4th quarter, but the Tigers shooting woes and turnover woes have come back here in this 4th quarter. Actually all in the second half. Dotson has it. Bounce pass to Schultz at that high post. Back to Reese. Reese from 10. The jumper's good. Take him back within 4. With the ball right now, it's Bruce over the timeline. He's taking a little time. He backs up, gets to the Dalton. Dalton moves to his left, back to his right, lost the ball, gets it back with 2:55 to go. Dalton in the paint, stops, kicks it outside, getting it there is Bruce. Again, Ava more than happy to take a little time off the clock here as they get a swapper. They know Salem is a team that has got very limited resources as far as players are concerned, as Salem ties the ball up as Carter Chilton dove on the floor to tie it up with Mendel. The possession arrow keeps it with Ava. Could not get the ball away from Mendel. Bruce to inbound. Was in the corner. Swafford has it there. He's had a good game this second half for Ava. Now across to Emmerich. His shot won't go. Nice rebound by Dalton. Turns and puts it up and in. Count the bucket and the foul. Silas Wolf called for the foul. It'll be his 4th. what a rebound. Dalton went way up high, got that rebound. Brought it down, turned to his left. Wolf reached in, got the foul. The basket's good. The free throw's coming up. 6-point lead again by Ava. And the free throws should make it 7. They have been hot as a firecracker. 18 points in this fourth quarter to 4 by Salem. Dawson. Right side. Down low it goes to Conway. Back to Dotson. Dotson trying to drive in outside the Carter Children for a three-pointer, and it's no good. Off the front of the rim. Brought down by Swafford. Swafford leads a three-man rush and pulls up, gives it off to Johnson with 2:10. 71-64, Ava with the lead. Pass to Dalton. Dalton spins, turns, walks with the ball. He's done that about 3 times, and they finally have called it. He moves to his left, back to his right, and then drags the foot. Called for that travel this time. Gives the ball back to Salem with exactly 2 minutes to go, down by 7. Carter Chilton into Dotson. Salem is going to have to start putting that ball up a little quicker. They had a real good philosophy early in the game, getting it down to Schultz, and that was not stopped by Ava at all. Now Carter Chilton will be fouled. That stops the clock and puts him at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Or are they going to call it a shooting foul? And they are going to call it a shooting foul. That'll be on Dalton. That is his third foul. Carter Chilton is 4 for 4 from the stripe. Free throw's good. He has 8. Back to a 6-point game. One more, and this one also good. Tigers with some pressure on Ava. Inbound. Comes in to Mendel. Mendel all the way down the floor. Bounce pass down low. Stolen away by the Tigers. And they're going to call it travel on Dotson. I can get that. But they did. That's the 11th turnover. Dotson was coming back, but I thought he had gained footing. If they say no. Out on top, Mendel. 1:40 to go. Mendel to Dalton. Dalton left side pass to King. Blake King will be fouled there by Dawson Conway. He'll shoot 2. Blake King has 8 points, 0 for 1 from the stripe. And he will shoot 2. His first is good. Ava 4 for 4 in that third quarter from the stripe. At that point, 8 of 10 in the game. And right now, another one's good. Johnson back in the game. Actually, 5 of 5 from the stripe, 9 of 11. Right now, they are perfect from the stripe again. 9 of 9. They lead it by 7. Here comes Dotson all the way down. He banks it in. Sam still down by 5 with 1:25 to go. As Dalton trying to get away from Carter Chilton does down the middle of the floor. Puts it off to Swafford. 1:15 on the clock. Out to Dalton. Dalton out near center court. Gets away from Carter Chilton. Dalton outside. It goes to Emery. Pass to Johnson. Down to 1:05 to go. And a foul is going to be, foul is going to be called on Logan Chilton against Caleb Johnson. And for Logan, that'll be number 4. 1:03 is on the clock. It'll be a 2-shot foul. It's double bonus. And the first one is no good. I'm down by 5. You need at least 2 possessions. Johnson has another one coming. This free throw is on its way, and this one is good. 6-point deficit for Salem, but now down to the last minute of the fourth quarter. Dotson into the zone, trying to drive in. Stops, turns from 2. The shot is no good. Loose on the floor, brought down by Johnson. Johnson will be fouled by Dotson, and that'll be his 4th. He'll go back to the line with 49 seconds. Reese comes in, gets all the way down low, and then misses the shot and has to foul. 74-68, 49 seconds to go. Free throw is good. And Johnson has another. He's got 5 on the night. Make it 6. And Ava pulling away now. 8-point lead. 3-possession lead. With 45 seconds to go. Dotson in the offensive zone. Over to Carter Chilton. He puts up a long 3. It's no good. Brought down and controlled by Ava. It's Swafford underneath getting that rebound. And then Carter Chilton will foul with 36 seconds left. But it's fairly seem to be academic at this point. As the Ava Bears with a strong second half. Salem Tigers on a 10-point lead through 6 minutes of the third quarter. Then turnovers killed them. And some kind of senseless one. Swafford gets his first free throw. Has another one coming. He made them both. Salem missing way too many free throws in the second half. Kept them from increasing their lead. Dotson down the other way. Comes up short. Brought down by Emmerich. Emmerich with 25 seconds left. Gives it off to Johnson. Salem down by 10 now. Johnson fires it across to Dalton. And timeout called by Coach Mallow with 18 seconds left. And the Ava Bears will beat the Salem Tigers here. We're going to take a 30-second break and come back. Let's go ahead and just take a minute. They're going to take a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout. A 1-minute break. We'll come back after this. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
The Bank of Salem Shazam Bolts mobile app offers you a safe, easy, and fast way to manage your accounts, identifying potential fraud, finding surcharge-free ATMs, checking your balance, and providing alerts for purchases exceeding your designated amounts. Anytime, anywhere, even when the bank is closed, all from your mobile device. Shazam Bolts, a safer, easier, and faster mobile solution. Stop by the Bank of Salem for enrollment information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Message and data rates may apply.
Check out Country Mart in Salem, where in their bakery you can find a large variety of cakes for all occasions, anytime, and by special order, like anniversary, wedding, and birthday cakes. Country Mart has a full-service deli where breakfast is served daily. They have deli sandwiches that are made while you wait, and they offer daily lunch specials every day. You'll also find a large selection of cheese and deli meats to choose from. It's just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem, Highway 3272 East.
The inbound to Ava, and everybody just stands to let the clock run out, and they win it 78-68 over the Salem Tigers, who led 80% of this game here at Ava, but come up on the losing end. We'll give you all the stats from this one. We return in 3 minutes. Tigers lose it 78-68. We'll come back in 3 minutes. Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for road trips. We're for covering as much ground as possible on 2, 4, or 18 wheels. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, pickup trucks, and dump trucks. We're for displaying Missouri plates like medals of pride. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck behind a tractor on a 2-lane highway. And if you're a Missouri driver, we have an auto policy for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and if you're in Dayton County, I've got you covered.
Would it make your life easier to have access to a live teller Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.? I'm sure you answered yes. Riverways Federal Credit Union is here to help you simplify with their all-new ITM. Just drive straight up to the machine in the drive-through lane that looks like an ATM. Press the screen and voila! You'll be talking straight to the local teller. It's that easy. Available 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just another way that Riverways Federal Credit Union is positively different.
Many people do not know that the Salem Memorial District Hospital has a sleep center right here in Salem. The sleep center provides diagnostic testing and treatment for those who suffer from sleep disorders to provide us with information to recommend the proper treatment. Our in-lab studies can test for a whole range of issues from sleep apnea, narcolepsy, and more. For more information about the sleep lab, call me, Lindsay Rosner, at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Reality check number 14. Getting a house loan shouldn't take longer than building your house. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know you're anxious to start building your dream home, so we make loans quick and easy. We don't have to send off to some big city for a decision. Your decision is made here, and your loan stays here. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, pick up Lucas Deep Clean Fuel System Cleaner or High Mileage Fuel Treatment, 2 for $12. The PB Blaster Penetrating Catalyst for $3.99 each, and get a True Timber Steering Wheel Cover priced at $14.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Check out the New Year's sale going on right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, where you'll find Max Battery Terminal Cleaner or Max Battery Terminal Protector. Your choice, 2 for $7. Prestone Windshield Deicer for $3.99 and a 26-piece screwdriver set with a stand for $17.99 a set. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Well, we're back in Ava, Missouri, where the Salem Tigers led throughout the entire game until the fourth quarter. And the Ava Bears went on a run, scoring 25 points. The Salem Tigers 8, and they came back and they beat Salem. Last score of 78-68. Great 3 quarters by the Salem Tigers in this one, but then a lot of careless turnovers in that fourth quarter and late in the third quarter, which gave the Ava Bears the momentum. And when they got the momentum, they started putting away shots. And I'm telling you what, it was the free throw line that really was the difference when you come down into this game late on. The Salem Tigers had chances to get free throws in the second half. They shot 12 of 16 in the first half. Really good for Salem. It was 1 of 6 in the third quarter, and a lot of those were one extra shot, make it a three-point play, or 1 and 1, as Ava got in trouble and made 1 of 6, so they didn't get any points out of the free throw line in that third quarter. Went 2 of 4, ended up 15 of 26. Ava, on the other hand, went 23 of 26, got 15 of 16 in that fourth quarter, and that's how they put this game away and beat Salem 78-68. 8-point swing in free throws, but Salem with 20 turnovers in this game, and Ava capitalized unofficially on 15 of those. Ava only had 13 turnovers. Salem only capitalized on 6 of those 13. Well, that's a big difference in the game, and that's the swing where it really made the difference in this one. Leading rebounder in the game and the leading scorer was Andrew Dalton. He had 26 points and 9 rebounds. 21 points for Nate Swafford. 16 of them coming in the second half. Tom Emmerich had 11, 10 for Blake King, 6 for Caleb Johnson, and 4 for Drake King in the game. 3 rebounds each for Emmerich and Swafford, 2 for Johnson in the contest, 2 for Caden Bruce. Salem Tigers got 26 points from Jordan Schultz, but got none in the fourth quarter as Ava surrounded him. Didn't give him a chance to get any passes down low. Salem had to change their game plan, and doing so, were unable to score many points. Got only 8 points in that fourth quarter. But Jordan had a great game, 26 points, 5 rebounds. Unfortunately for Jordan, though, he struggled from the free throw line. 2 of 4 in the first half, but 0 for 4 in the second. So 2 of 8 from the stripe. That really did hurt in this game. Also getting 14 points, Reese Dotson had 8 of those in the first quarter and then got in foul trouble. Had to sit down. Dawson Conway got in the double figures with 10. 8 for Carter Chilton, 6 for Logan Chilton, and 4 for Silas Wolf in the contest. Aiden Wilson did foul out again with 5:41. As I mentioned, 20 turnovers for Salem, just 6 steals for the Salem Tigers in this one. As they go to 5-16, they are 0-4 in the SBA, but still got Houston and Kabul and the makeup game with Willow Springs on Monday at Willow Springs. Doesn't get easier for the Tigers, who lost Lucas Morrison, probably for the season, with a twisted ankle or possibly broken ankle. He stepped on a ball in the warm-up the other night, saw that he had the ice pack out there, but it has not responded very well, and Lucas may be done for the year with that ankle injury. So Tigers were pressed with a very short bench tonight and did the best they could. Had a real good game for 3 quarters, but could not put it away and lose to the Ava Bears by a final score of 78-68. Salem will be back in action Monday at Willow Springs, and we'll be there to bring it to you here on KSMO Radio, 1340 a.m. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we have St. Louis Blues hockey. 1 o'clock is that game time, 12:30 pregame show. We'll have that here on KSMO Radio. And then on Sunday morning, we'll have Blues hockey again. This will be in Nashville. It's a home-and-home series, and that game will come on at 11:30. Game only, no pregame show because of the First Baptist Church programming. Also, we have Missouri Tiger basketball tomorrow afternoon. They take on Texas A&M. 4:30 pregame show right after Blues hockey here on KSMO. And our FFA program will be heard in the 4 o'clock hour, so before the Missouri game. I hope you enjoyed the game. A good game for 3 quarters for Salem. They just couldn't put it away and lose to Ava by 10, 78-68. For Hand the Bag, the station, I'm Stan Stevens. Thanks for joining us for Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio. And we will talk to you again from Willow Springs Monday night when the Tigers take on the Bears. Have yourself a great weekend and good night from Ava, Missouri.
You have been listening to Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com. Tiger Basketball has been brought to you as a courtesy of your community health center, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial District Hospital, Country Mart, Farm Bureau Insurance, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Fairground Auto Plaza, Progressive Ozark Bank, Southwest Baptist University of Salem, Town and Country Insurance, the Common Grounds Bistro, Larson Collision Center, Commissioner Dennis Purcell and Family, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Conway Construction, and Your World Today. Don't forget to join us next time for Tiger Basketball on KSMO and online at KSMORadio.com.
KSMO Salem